Hello, everybody. It is I, Don Pincer Buster. As you may have noticed, I haven't been uploading as much recently. The last video, in fact, was like 21 days ago, and that was a shorter video to boot. Well, that is because, unfortunately, I'm going to have to kind of slow things down just for right now. Just for right now. Not permanently. But for the next few months, I'm in college, and that's kind of eating up quite a bit of my time. And I want to focus more on that because if I have two major things to focus on, that is going to result in some problematic situations. So I'm not like retiring, and no, I'm not retiring, not at all. But I'd say until around late April or so. Like by April, this should all be out of the way, back in the water, in the rearview mirror. But for right now, January, February, March, I won't be like as uploading as much. But that is not to say that 2026 is a year I don't have big plans for, because I have some pretty big plans planned for 2026. So first off, remember those battle videos I was making last year? The infamous one on the Zakuru GLF game. Stuff like that is going to be coming back because I haven't done one of those since October, and I kind of got the itch to go back and do one. I have to find a good battle, first off, but it shouldn't be too hard. So yeah, I'm going to try to do more battle videos, and to piggyback off of more battle videos, what about tournament videos? Indeed. I had an idea recently. So there was a tournament last year called the GSCNU Invitational. And this was a great tournament on GSCNU. And I figured, what if I did a retrospective of sorts? Basically just covering how this tournament happened and just going over all the games that happened, who won in the end, and just doing a retrospective of all the games in there. And I won't be deep diving into every game, because if I did that, the video would be longer than censored. But if I would skim through all the games, and if there was one really notable one, I would spend more time doing it, and I'd cover because that was a best of 3 tournament. I'd go over all the games, how everything went, and yeah. I also, so GSCNU Invitational Retrospective, that's in the thought brain. Another one is the GSCPL version of that. So GSCPL probably be a bit longer because that was a big, massive, super mega team tournament with 100 people participating in it. But I also want to do that. I think that one would probably be more interesting because it's a team-based thing. You could get attached to a team and want them to really win or something. Or the NBU Invitational is just 16 players and they're just on their own, solo, lone wolf. But GSCPL, I think that would make a really interesting video. But well, I'll get to that in a minute. But just another thing, I don't really like doing the short, tiny videos. I don't know. I'm just kind of bored doing them. But there is one I really want to make. So recently in GSCNU, there has been some talk on unbanning UUBL Pokemon once again. I personally made a thread on Smogon about dropping Typhlosion, Venusaur, and Smeargle. And that kind of got me thinking about I have some big thoughts on all the UUBL Pokemon. I think out of every GSCNU player, I have the clearest idea of how good. So the video would be me going through the UUBL tier list and just giving my thoughts on what would happen if said Pokemon just dropped into UU just on its own. Say Alakazam is now, well, Alakazam's real. Charizard is now in GSCNU. Because I think my commentary on that kind of stuff would be pretty interesting. Because I've thought about it quite a lot, and it's real philosophical for me. Philosophical, but I think it would make a good video because I have a lot of thoughts, and I'd be able to explain how I view GSCNU as well in the process. I'd say if this Pokemon is too strong, I'd say, yeah, this one's too strong. But something like Lapras, I'd have really interesting things to say about it. Because like Lapras would be really strong, but also, spoiler alert, don't think it would be OP. And that brings me to the big deal, the big thing I have planned for this year. Have you guys ever heard of GSCNU, the tour? My big plan for this year is a GSCNU movie. Yeah. I'm going to make a movie, upload it for free, you don't have to pay or whatever, onto YouTube. It's a GSCNU movie, and when I say movie, I mean movie. Like an actual story, plot, characters, motivations, etc., themes, blah blah blah. That's what I mean. And I gotta say, I thought of this idea last December, and it's now nearly February, and this idea I have not been able to get out of my head. I think about the GSCNU movie basically every day, thinking of new ideas, because I have a very interesting idea for what the story could be. It would involve the NUBL Pokemon, Raichu, Poliwrath, and Golduck in particular. And I've already thought of like so much stuff, like the personalities I think everyone would have, like what the plot would be, like the themes, all that schlock. I think I want to do it. Now, spoiler alert. So I guess I'll touch on like the schedule, I suppose. So February, I like until April, as I said, I'm going to be busy doing other things. But I still want to, I don't want to like disappear until then. I want to try get like a few videos out. Like I want to try get a battle video out in February, and then possibly, perhaps, somewhat, get the GSCNU like retrospective, get that out in March. Maybe also I want to fit the UUBL video into February. So in February I have 2 videos. Then I'm aiming to get the GSCNU one out in March or April. But the NU movie, the big thing I really want to focus on, I don't see that coming out until like May or after. Like I think it'd be a summer thing, like May, June, July, maybe even August if it takes long enough. Because I'm going to put a lot of work into this. And in general, I want to put a lot more work in. I feel with these GSC videos, I have so much potential. I really feel like I can do some crazy stuff with these videos. And I really want them to be good. So if that also, because if it's going to take me longer, if I want to do crazy stuff, but if it takes longer, that's okay. Because as the saying goes, quality over quantity. So yeah, the basic premise this is not scripted. I did not script any of this. I'm just talking in a room by myself, in a building far, far away, like Shrek. But what was I going to say? Yeah, so the basic gist of what I'm saying is battle videos, GSCNU movie, be excited. I'm going to probably do an NU movie trailer because I think that would be pretty funny. The NU movie is going to be the biggest video. I'm aiming for like a 90-minute movie. I'm not even being like messing with that. I'm dead serious about this GSCNU movie idea. But yeah, more battle videos. I'm going to slow down until April. After April, I'm probably going to start uploading. To be honest as well, I kind of feel like I was burning out a bit, especially after the GSC Good video, because that was like 33 minutes long and it was pretty taxing. But I think it's alright if I take a break just for a little bit, just to focus on other things and also to recharge, because the GSCNU retrospective and then the NU movie especially are going to be very big deals. Also the GSCPL retrospective if I do that. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm not dead. I'm going to try do more stuff in February. But for now, just expect things to slow down before they pick up again during the summer months. That's all I have to say. Thank you for listening.